A YouTube Prince of Russia here, and we are doing a 1 versus 1. I played this a little while ago. I actually talked to this guy for quite a while before we actually started playing. We had like a 20-minute conversation. It was pretty fun. Okay, so I'm being England. No, I'm being Venice. I have my archers, and then I have my heavy infantry, and then I have my dismounted fuel knights as my backup. I have my stratiots, 5 stratiots. Everything's upgraded a little. So he did use a strategy that I've never seen before. He had Scottish. Scottish are good, but they could be better. Their weakness, I think, are archery. Unless you have the noble swordsman, they are pretty good against archers. So this guy had a very interesting strategy. At first I was worried that he was going to try to go for my... He had pikes. I'm not sure why. I would never use pikes in a situation like this. Pikes are weak in the back, cannot take it. These archers are extremely good against cavalry because they have axes on them, and especially Scottish are cheap, so you get a lot of upgrades on them usually. And so he sets them up here. I'm gonna move my I moved my dudes over here. He gets freaked out because he doesn't know if I'm gonna send my guys over and him in the side, so he sends a pike unit over here. I think it's somewhat of a waste. So my general, I always keep my general in one of my archer units. It's just what I do, because archer units aren't always the first ones to get attacked. So there's my general. He moves his guys up, and my guys start firing on him. It's not smart to do. So he does the weird thing, this thing, and he charges his cavalry into my men. I charge my men to kind of counter the cavalry charge. But he literally charges my whole line with his cavalry, which I've never seen done before. I don't know what he was doing. It kind of scared me because my guys do get hurt a lot from this. So I wonder if he was just trying to weaken my men so much that I can't fight his men. But the problem with this is, he just wastes his cavalry. So if my men can hold up, then I can destroy him. So he wastes his cavalry. I send my cavalry, my stratiots to come in, take him out. He hasn't fully upgraded, I find out, so yeah. Archers are running.
Our men are under attack.
Rout him.
We need to act.
They're not gonna come back. Well, I think one does come back, but you cannot fight heavy infantry versus the cavalry. You will not win it any time of the year. This guy fights till he dies.
Our men are under attack. We must act now.
This unit that I have over here is gone. There's pretty much no one left in this unit. All my units are hurt badly, 18, 30, 40. And then he's also firing at me. And there's nothing I can do about it. He fires at my good heavy armored.
Our men are under attack.
And there is nothing I can do because if I run up, it's just running my men into a death trap. So all I can do is try to distract him with my horses, but my horses are caught up in this mess over here. So I send in my heavy infantry to try to come in and take these out quickly, because I need to take these guys out before these noble swordsmen catch up with me, because if that happens, my men are screwed. So I do rout him. Very, very nice. I'm so thankful for that. So he's running his swordsman up to try to take my horses out. I'm not going to let that happen. I cannot lose my horses. It's one advantage I have in this game. If I didn't have my horses, he would have won. So one does come back. He has his generals back here. And you can tell he's sending his men after my horses. And my horses cannot fight noble swordsmen. My horses are good against other horses, and that is it. And they don't even have their spears out, so it's like, well, crap. So he does send like all his men over here. He sees, oh, his general might die. Let's try to get him out of there. So I do take a few of these guys out, not many, but my goal wasn't to take them out. It was just try to get around them, but it didn't work, unfortunately. So one does rout eventually. He turns his whole army around because he knows he can't get hit in the back. But I'm running after his general there, and I think I do take a couple units out. But he keeps running, so it's like, whatever, I'm just gonna hit these archers when I figure out maybe that's a bad idea, because they have axes, and axes hurt. So I have no choice, because if he turns his archers around, I'm screwed out of my mind. So he sees that if he turns around, he's screwed, because my men are too close. I come over here, figure out my horses are getting owned by these archers because they have axes, so it's not going to end out very well for me if I don't hit them in the back when they're not expecting it. I hit these guys. I get my heavy infantry up there, so they're going to start fighting over there. I'm going to put my guys behind, give me a nice shot on whoever I want to hit in the back. I start the main infantry battle over here with what I have left of my men. One routes extremely quickly because it can't stand to fight like that. It just won't fight. So I make his archers run away, which is good because I'm not going to be able to take archer fire. I send one unit of Stratiots to hit these pikemen in the back. 1 second. I got it. So sorry about that. So anyway, I hit him in the back. Very, very nice shot. He doesn't realize it, so he doesn't turn his men around, so they're going to stay in a pike formation, just let me chop him in the back. I have my heavy infantry and some dismounted field knights fighting the pikemen. Huge infantry battle happens now. I send my archers in because I know that if my archers don't come in, my men will die. My archers are, thankfully, so good at fighting infantry. They're gonna die eventually because they're not strong like infantry, but they have armor and can fight for a little while. So after that happens, I just run my guys into it because I see my archers aren't gonna hold, so I have to keep fighting.
Our men are under attack. Lord preserve us. We have lost half of our men.
And so he pulls his things back there. I take out his pikemen over here. He's firing at my Stratiots, and that Stratiot unit's screwed because it's not with the rest of my army, so it's not going to work out very well. I hit him in the back with my Stratiots over here, which isn't... These guys are a little scared because some of them think that, yeah, they're going to win with these. Others think maybe not. I decide, you know what, let's just arch him in the side, because that seems entertaining. So they charge their noble swordsmen up. I'm not going to hit him. I decide that I'm going to completely sandwich these guys in every direction as I can. So I hit him from the back, from both sides, with everything I got. And what's interesting is that they don't rout because they're that powerful. Here's my archers trying to fight the pikemen. Not gonna end out very well for any of them. I have my heavies over here. That's gonna do pretty good. Eventually, my strategist over here rout. What he didn't take advantage of is he has more men than I do, and he could have easily sandwiched me back. So I keep on fighting. His general over here, he does finally figure out, let's just try charging him in the back. I see that, so I try to get my strategist out of that charge because I know they're screwed if they get hit. But there's so many men that they can't run through them, so they do get hit in the back. Not healthy at all. But I get my strategist away. My men are still fighting. So all I can do right now is just try fighting them. So what I sandwich his general. He sandwiches me and then I sandwich him back. But then my men get stopped by some noble swordsmen. And so I'm like, I got some men left. Let's try it. So I'm gonna sandwich his general, which actually is very effective. Because once he loses, his general dies. Seen there. And nope, they can't take that. They're getting sandwiched and now their general is dead, so they all rout, mass rout there. There's no way they're gonna live. I start just ranking up kills. So prisoners all over the place.
Our men are under attack. We need to act.
So he has his archers over here firing at me. What I'm happy about is that I was worried that these guys were on runaway mode. Totally forgot what the name of that is, but they aren't. I hit them and they don't run away, which makes me extremely happy because so many people just drag games on with that, and he didn't. And I'm like, thank you. I didn't actually tell him that, but it was just one of those, thank God. Because he's dead. His army's dead. I have men. He has archers. My men are going to destroy the men. I was about to charge my general up, but I knew if I charged my general up and my men lost their general, he actually had a chance because his archers are good at melee with their axes. So I run him back. He's just going to stand here and watch over his men. So there's a bunch of violence here. I start routing his men. Here's all the dead horses. I charge him in the back with my horses. Same idea. I think what lost him in this battle was
Thank God in heaven.
he actually wasted his...
Our soldiers have fought and died well today.
He wasted his cavalry in the very beginning. He just wasted them. I'm not sure why. We did 2 versus 2, and I specifically told him, don't waste your cavalry, and he didn't, and he lasted twice as long. So it's smart not to lose your cavalry that soon. You have to be smart about who you charge your cavalry into. You charge them into archers, yeah, have fun with that. You charge them into heavy infantry, it's not going to be beautiful at all. The only reason he lost his infantry was because he charged his general in and then he let the general get hit in the back, which wasn't smart. He probably could have done this a little better and won, but he got his general killed, and I guess that's what happens. I had 3 more men than him. Completely even. None of my men really killed anybody. Many people. They all killed around an average. Someone gained -3 experience. So yeah. Good game to him. So yep. Thanks for watching. Please rate, subscribe, and enjoy school since it's not break anymore. Yeah. So yep.